Okay, welcome to the stream. Fantastic. So today we set an intention of attempting to introduce more logical locations to the local remote interpreter. Specifically, the one that we're using to create these mermaid diagrams programmatically. So right now you get one local location, and we want to simulate the idea of like multiple ones. So I have a couple of ideas about how to accomplish this, none of which are terribly fleshed out. But at the very least, we should try and get like the location to show up as a box for the one location that we have in the diagrams. That could be a win. And then, if we need to like stick the entire sort of read-write queue system that backs the local interpreter, we can try and do that too. So that's the goal. Cool. Stu, were you able to join? I don't. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm there.
Paul is here. Hello.
Yo,
Yeah.
sorry, wrapping something up. I'm here. I'm excited.
Okay.
Just get started.
Yeah. Paul, the live share link is in the chat, the Discord chat.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so what I was saying we should do is let's take this function, our handler, and give it an argument for how many like logical locations there's going to be.
Okay.
And then, or do we just want to hard code it to 3 or 4?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So we want pure run simple to take an
Oh,
argument.
wait. Can I ask a question about that?
Yeah.
I want to go even further. Because potentially you could have a time varying number of nodes in your pool, right? I don't know what that would mean exactly. Maybe we don't worry about that for now. It's just a
Maybe.
static filter.
Yeah.
It's got 10 nodes or whatever you say, and then that's it.
Yeah. How about we pass in a set of node IDs?
Okay.
And the reason I want to do that, I'm saying that is then we can give them easy to read names.
I'm here for that.
Wait, but aren't they bytes?
Yeah. One's going to be called beef and one's going to be called cafe.
One's going to be called dead.
Well, I guess you could just UTF-8 encode an actual. What are you going to give?
Yeah, but then it's just going to look like random hex, which is fine. If we just want to do random hex, we can do random hex.
Well, I mean, but you could decode
Yeah,
UTF-8.
you
on the other
could
end.
have a cool two
Yeah, but our
text function.
diagrams. Oh, we can decode them on the. Okay. All right. I like that. All right.
But honestly, what names are you going to give them? I mean, if you have like 5 of them.
Five. They're pets.
When I thought about this, I thought what we were going to have to do is we might end up wanting to kind of sneakily encode the locations in the task IDs. And then I was thinking we could just use like 4 readable bytes for the location half, and then 4 incrementing bytes for the task ID half.
Oh, okay.
Because then we're going to end up with 4-byte location IDs and 4-byte node IDs, which will look fine on a diagram.
Interesting. So your idea of tracking location to tasks is to shove the location information into the task.
I think
But the tasks already store the location where they were forked. The task ID does not, but the.
Okay. We'll see.
task.
Okay, let's start with not doing that. We'll see if we need it later. But
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be interesting because we might need it for the drawing side as opposed to the.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. We might want to later say, like, if I see that the forking or the awaiter and the waitee have different location IDs, because what we know at the end of the day is the task IDs. So if we want to know like turn cross location awaits red or something like that, then we might want to. It would be easier if we can just look at two task IDs and tell if it's cross location.
I see. I mean, you could just have a pair of a task ID and a location ID everywhere you're currently just using a task ID.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, passing in a set seems fine too.
List set either way.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do list for now because it's easy. Was it list of what is it? Location ID?
Yes.
Hey, Isa.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see everyone again.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
We're just getting started. And our idea, what we're going to try and do is change our handler to take a list of locations that are logical locations we're going to use to simulate. Okay. Actually, okay. So should we comment out our current node ID, which
Sure.
should no longer be used? And then we're going to have to figure out what to do when we're asking for one.
Yeah, should we just take the head of the list to be the root location?
We might need. I think our go might need to take a current location.
Okay. Fine. Where did go? Go. Here it is. Go. Is done. Current task. Subtask. Quest. Okay.
It isn't waiting for host approval to join the collaboration session.
Oh, let me see about that. How do I don't see any like little notices. Live share? Participants. Ooh, I can like mail you a invite now.
Okay, I'll try again.
Maybe this is a log turn it off and turn it back on again
I think
situation.
it's a turn it off and turn it back on again situation.
Okay, but Stu, I think you're right. The Go does need a current location, so I'm going to add that here.
And that you might be able to reuse the variable name I just commented out, and all the things were fixed. Okay, so now all of the recursive calls need to be.
Welcome to the stream. We are attempting to add more locations to the local remote interpreter. Okay. I feel like the place where we kick Go off is all the way down here somewhere. There we go. Handle program with Go. So
By the way, Rebecca, did you ever get did you get it working where you can actually embed these diagrams inside of a doc?
yeah, that's how the README is generated for this project now. Is like all of those are just from
Awesome.
a local remote run. They're not hard coded.
Nice.
So
Oh, okay. I see you linked to that as well. Great.
yeah,
Reading comp.
It works. So if you want to run your local remote and automatically get a diagram into your docs, you can.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Yeah, Simon, do you know,
Okay.
does the new release of the UCM do the mermaid, like the local UI stuff?
In theory, I haven't tested it, but in theory, it should include it.
Okay, that means I should do a brew upgrade at some point, so we can get fast feedback.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Stu. You read my mind. I was looking for the a version of list dot head that just throws an exception.
Oh, this one we need to swallow and abort, though.
Oh, is there a to exception? Because I think this has access to exception. Could be wrong about that. Should we just make it a non-empty list? Is that
Yes.
okay? I'm gonna do that. What was it?
I'm tweeting this. I'm tweeting it out. It's happening.
You're tweeting.
I'm tweeting a link to the README.
Okay, I'm glad I removed my owl meme then. Non.
Do you guys mind if I ask some orienteering questions to make sure I'm on the same page?
Yeah, of
about where we're
course.
at and what we're doing?
Please do.
Absolutely.
So for the diagrams that we rendered before, each one of those nodes represents a task, right?
Yes, but a task couldn't be represented multiple times on this graph. As you'll see, like the 0 task, which is the root task, is at the very top and the very bottom.
Okay, gotcha. And within a task itself, so a task happens at a particular location, and I believe in the distributed API, it holds on to that location ID. Is the idea that we're going to kind of run through the same execution DAG, and then we'll have a way to dereference each one of those locations based off of the location ID in the task?
Dereference.
I think so. I think, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to have some simulated locations. If anyone asks for a location, we're going to pick one. And yes, tasks are associated. We're going to have to associate the tasks with the locations, I think. Somehow in this interpreter. I'm not sure how. Or I guess they're going to get their own handler with their own current location. Yes, they are.
Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yes, but basically, yeah, we're going to kind of keep track of where the tasks ended up running because we can do this now. I think we're ready. If we go to wherever someone's calling try fork at with a location, so that is on line 191. Let's see. Do we actually handle that? Where's the actual handler that handles the task? Oh, it just gets put into this. It gets put into a list of things to do. Subtasks, task ID. So on line 196, I guess we need to make whatever that's writing into not just be task IDs, but location task ID pairs.
Oh, the queue.
That's right.
Yeah.
Basically, anywhere you're just using task ID, I think it should be a pair of a task ID and a location ID now.
All right, should we make a data type for that?
Yes.
Called.
Fair enough.
What is it called? I know what it's called in our remote one. In our real one, it's a local task, but
Task location.
located task.
Located task. Beautiful.
I got it. I'm putting it in
Okay.
at the top. You'll take a location ID and a task ID.
I'm gonna do some.
Okay. Okay, so where's our map? Defined? 42. Okay. Task.
Okay. I got distracted, Stu. Sorry, where you?
Oh no, we're good.
Okay.
You're good. So this is what delete. This is map, right?
Yeah, this function is huge. Where is delete? Not down there.
Okay, what's RTID? Where does that come from?
It comes from this pattern match. So we're getting read tasks. What is this? M is of type. This has got to be a map of
Yeah,
something.
it's because I think I just got it. This
Okay.
So now lookup task.
Where is this tasks variable?
Tasks is the thing that's the map now of located task. What's it? Oh, this is just doesn't know what map which get it this is. Oh, it is. Is the problem we don't want this trace event unique type in here at the top. It's like that's giving us some truth.
Oh, is that what is causing this issue?
That was causing one of them, I think. Let me see now.
I mean, I just see a bunch of hashes in.
Yeah, the hash is the new type we're introducing.
Okay.
So
Task ID. So the key of the map is different. Is
oh, is TID? What is TID? Right, that's the problem. That's okay. Map some TID. This is now a located task that has both a location and
okay.
an ID and a TID.
So the key of this task map is a mapping of task ID to located ID. Does the key need the location information, or it's really just?
No, we want to be able to find it no matter what location it is.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now.
This is more the same on line 170. Okay, here is current, right? No,
This
what was it saying? Right?
located task.
We need we need to stick this thing back in. I don't know why we're doing this. Oh, I guess I do. Not it?
Oh man, Rebecca, I can feel you wishing for some IntelliJ
I
replace.
know. I'm like holding my cursor over the terms, thinking that it'll pop up like a little boop. This is the type of it, and it's not. But one day, perhaps it will. It also probably doesn't help. I was just working in a Haskell project, and so like the LSP there has gotten very sophisticated, and I'm now missing it. Okay, where is it failing? Ooh.
Third argument has typed that, but I expected that, right? Okay, that's because I thought this is the issue.
Oh, did we change the read-only task
Those backwards.
queue type?
We did.
We did? Okay. Right.
These really just backwards.
Current task ID. Okay. Yeah, that was fine.
Okay, so now try forcat. Perfect. This is where we're trying to get to.
Okay.
On line 216, right? So here, we're going to say we have a new task ID. Is this the parent task? What is this?
TID.
This location either needs to be the current location or the fork or the location being passed in as the location of forcat. I assume.
It should be the location that you want to forcat. Okay, question. So we said we're going to pass in a non-empty list of locations that you have to pick from. But there's no, like when a person says try forcat and then gives a
Yep.
location, how do we match those things up? Should we just like round robin it or?
No, we're gonna have to. Well, no, we don't do that here. We do that when we're gonna give them a location. So the way they get a location is either they use they use like a special one like this region, and then we just pick one at random, or they say try far and we pick one at random, or they say try near and we pick the current location.
Okay. Right. So there's no way that they're going to feed in a location that is like totally different from
I
the
mean, there's a
set.
way they can, and we're gonna blow up.
Okay.
Or-
They could
or
hard
we're-
code their own location, but you know.
Right.
Yeah, they could just hard code something that's nonsense, and then it'll just, yeah.
Okay. So if you're listening to the stream, don't do that.
Right. So this is we have to destruct this location to get its ID out. I don't remember what the location constructor looks like.
Sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Do it, please.
Okay.
I think you just call location.id. There's
Okay.
a function.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
So that's. Oh, what did I do?
Sorry. I'm not touching it.
No, it's me. Okay. I lost. Where even are we?
So you're here in this location thingamabobber, and we want the ID, right? So we want location.id from
Yep.
the given location.
Yep. Okay, so this is that this thing is going to have to be. So what are we doing? This is creating an empty task. So this is got the current location.
Oh my gosh, is this still called? Looks like it's still called node ID.
I think they both exist.
Do they?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't actually see it in the latest release, but let's see here.
Oh, like the variable for the task?
The function is called location.nodeID in the latest release, anyway.
Yeah, that doesn't exist here, but this visualized remote library is using probably not the latest.
Hmm. There's also a function, location.uid. It'll give you a UID.
Yeah, think.
I mean, doesn't, yeah. The location ID is just a new type around a UID. I'm going to clean this up right now in main of distributed if I haven't already.
So those functions that you're talking about, those are just like when you write record syntax and it aliases a bunch of functions for you to be like getters. Is that what you're talking about? As like node ID being the function that just gets you the node ID of the location.
Yeah, just at some point in time, the field was called a node ID, and then I think we changed our mind, but didn't update all the getters consistently. So.
Can I ask some more clarifying questions about the try forcat
Yeah.
handler?
Coming.
So within try forcat, I see that we've got read, write, and emit. I think emit usually comes from the stream ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this, the top level function, like we know, like we can prove that that has the stream ability, so we know we can use emit.
Yeah.
Or are we okay?
Yeah.
And then read and write, those come from where?
Read and write come from the
Right.
ref. Let's see. View ref. Oh, nope. It's maybe not the best experience there, but a mutable ref is like just something you can read and write, and only when you read and write can you update. It's like kind of locked down otherwise. So
Okay.
you know things aren't touching it like a mutable variable unless someone has sort of like opened it to read from it and write to it.
Cool. That makes sense. And that's just like a data type itself, right? Like you have to pass it in, you have to pass in the particular ref that you want to read and write to. It's not encoded in an ability.
Let's see. Does this ref
Oh,
come
it's just
from
an
scope?
argument. No, it's just. Are we using scope here? Let's see.
We do use.
We are using scope.
scope.
Here, I'll link in the chat to. Actually, see, that might not be the best. I think there's just, yeah.
Display.
This is good. Well, check out these docs. I say.
Cool. Will do.
All right, so our errors
Okay.
up on line 9. I don't know what is this decode base 64 thing. What are
Oh,
we trying to
that's
do?
I was adding stuff and I was looking for the text.
What is whatever it is?
Is it like UTF-8 something or other? Two UTF-8. Yeah,
That's the one.
that's it. Okay, it's saying I couldn't find any definitions matching the name node ID in the namespace for line 174.
Okay, and then here's the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the bottom. Wherever we call node ID.
So when they call region bang, is that we want to return a random one?
Seems good.
right, how do we do that? Do we have a way of getting a random element out of a list?
Yeah, from the random ability.
All right, so we're going
Yeah,
to.
but actually, it's weird. There's not already a helper function for this, and
I've
there
written
probably
one.
should be. But
Definitely have them somewhere.
yeah, I've definitely done this a bunch of times. But
We can write it. That means we're going to depend on random now. But I'm going to create a random location helper function here.
You're a bit quiet, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is noticing it compared to
am I?
the others. Yeah.
Sorry. Is that better?
Yes.
it's
Thanks
good.
for mentioning it.
I'm going to write just a function on a non-empty list that picks a random element.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you go then. That sounds good.
I'll call it non-up.list.nonempty dot pick random.
So people who are not familiar, he's calling it. He's creating a function in an up namespace, which is kind of our convention for functions which we intend to send back upstream. Like this should end up in base, but for right now, we're just going to put it in our namespace so we can use it. Okay, so now our region is going to. Okay, instead of node ID, it's going to be pick random locations. Okay, so we need random in our Go. Okay, handle K. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
If you're not, when you're done with what you're doing, can you help down on 186? I know you're gonna know this stuff way later.
Do we have is there like an indexed access to list.nonempty? I don't know if there is. This is annoying. Okay, well.
So, where are we adding the random ability?
So we have it. It's in the Go here. So the current error is that when we call Go recursively, we need to split our random thing. Which I gotta look up how to do that.
We need to split our random thing.
We need to take our. We need to. Random's got an ability to split because we need to handle the random ability in the recursive call. I think we have to split. Maybe we don't.
And we can't, so we can't just wrap this entire thing in remote.randomly to do the handling like on an outer level.
There's a randomly?
Yeah, you can get a random value in remote using.
Oh.
That just uses like the task ID. The next task ID is a seed. It's kind of janky, but that maybe is fine.
I'm actually not sure why. Well, why doesn't this current location have access to? I'm not even sure why this doesn't. Okay, this needs. Like we already. Oh boy, what just happened?
What just happened? It.
I think Paul just did a thing. All right.
I'll document this later. I was going to write some docs for the pick random, but I'm just going to leave that alone and stop messing. Okay, where are you? Where are y'all?
191.
Oh, so I think the issue is remember when we added the stream of trace events and we had to add it to all the helper functions and in the generic types of like the queue? I think we have to add random to all of those as well. Like in tasks, for example, on line 53. Now the map the map contains a task ID with some abilities. Pure task status needs to have random now, right?
So, yeah, I guess that's going to be end up being it. Oh,
I think so. I think we need random here and here and here.
Yeah, or what do we think about not doing that and just using the next task ID as a seed for any random stuff that we need to do?
Would that be via calling random.split?
No, it would literally just be because we have the state. We have TID on line 34. No, I don't know. Okay, disregard. This is probably janky. But I mean, potentially you could just like increment that. That's sort of like what randomly does, is it just uses the task ID as a seed for randomness. And just bumps that so you get a different seed the next time. But I think it's also fine to just thread random through everywhere if you want.
Okay.
But if you also, okay, so another option would be you just have another ref, like instead of the TID ref, you just have like the next random seed ref. And then every time you need to get randomness, you just increment the seed. You basically get the current seed, increment it, and then you do the randomness that you need. It would just be you would be hard coding the random handler. Whereas if you pass along random, then in theory you could supply a different random number generator. Maybe it just doesn't matter for this.
What do you think is best? I don't know.
I think we're almost there, just adding random everywhere.
Okay, great.
I mean, maybe that's famous last words.
Great. There's still like a little helper function or something around this, right? That sort of deals with the scope and the stream and all that stuff, right?
Yep. So we'll handle random.
Okay. Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay. We are close. Where are you?
Callbacks or
Random.
which one was the one that was hard to find last time?
Oh, right here. CB and CB prime. Okay. I found an ability mismatch when checking the expression in red. Read tasks. Okay, we're missing a random somewhere.
Yep.
Still missing a random somewhere. Where?
I remember we had trouble finding this
I know
one.
that it's somewhere hidden.
Okay, so this one.
Random. Oh, sorry. Did not realize you were. Oh, it's because I'm following someone. Oh,
And I think it's the case, but just confirming the order of abilities doesn't matter.
Does not.
should not. Correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, line 296. 296. All the way down here. Oh, actually, no, I think this is good. Now it's saying where you're calling the run.simple interpreter, you don't have random.
Perfect.
So, good. We can just say...
Wait, let's leave this.
Yeah,
Leave that signature alone. I would just handle it right here with,
Gotcha.
42 as the seed or something arbitrary.
I think you stick it just right in
Split
front of
mix or
Yeah, how do you do this?
what is the name of the handler? Random dot
Yeah, just
split.
split mix.
Okay.
Here, I got it.
You got it. I don't actually know the difference between the random handlers. I just pick whichever one comes to mind in the moment.
Yeah, that's cool. I think this might do it.
Okay, 233. We still have a node ID somewhere.
Yeah, so wait, what are we doing? Okay, so this is the handler.
Oh, this needs to be current
Okay.
location.
This is good. So this should be no. Wait. What should it be? It should be. It should be the not the current one. It should be. It should be our the. And then this one should be. What did I do wrong? Is it called? Did I spell location wrong? Did I? What is? Is it node ID?
There is no location.id node. Let's check. There's also no location.node ID.
Yeah. Well, how is this? What is it?
Location.location ID.
Right. That makes more sense actually.
Okay.
Non-empty. Reft out, right?
Yeah. Second argument to ref.right.
Yeah. This is current location, right? Oh, we don't know. This is this is outside. We need to decide what the initial location is. That's just going to be head on the list, right?
Yep.
So there's going to be a located task that's going to be head of locations, and this. Oh wait, why is this two things? Is there this task ID over here is the same thing?
Map singleton key.
Did I do the wrong one?
No.
I did the wrong one. Yeah. Hang on. Let me fix this.
Okay, are you gonna undo it?
Nope, I'm not gonna undo it. I'm gonna fix it. Is that right?
Final status. You're missing a value.
All right, I'm gonna undo it real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So this task is this. Which is the one we're inserting? I think the second one is what we're inserting. So I mean the key, the value, not the.
Yeah.
So this one I think should be the located task that has
the list dot head.
not
Yeah.
empty head of locations.
Okay.
Still isn't like us, but that's not mapped out right. It's roughed out right.
Okay. It's looking better. 263. I think this is just an extra S.
Looks like a typo.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Line 38, node ID is not a thing.
That's wait. What is that used for? Okay, that's oh wait. We should not use.
Yeah, I would just
Yeah.
get rid of that. That was originally like the static single node ID.
Yeah.
But I think any references to that should be updated.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know we had functions for these. What we want to construct a list of these
294.
non-empty syntax. Okay, so what we need a non-empty list of what did we call that thing? It was like from. Did we have a from something?
Oh, I think I made a from text to a location ID, but it strikes me you need locations, yeah?
No, we need location IDs.
Okay, then there's location ID dot from text, and it creates a location ID.
What are we going to call these things?
Location A, B, and C.
Okay.
I feel like this function needs to take in a number of nodes. But
Oh, yeah.
Say what? Oh. Okay.
The thing that makes the diagram.
or a list of texts or whatever.
Okay.
But
Sure. Okay.
maybe a non-empty of texts. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good call. Is non-empty, the E is not uppercase.
Right.
That's right.
Well, that's the way it is at least.
Okay.
I think that's right. Okay.
Then there's got to be like a list
Yeah.
that non-empty. What is it? From text,
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Ooh, it compiles.
I'll see this weird stray, like error, unexpected open paren. Line 181. But it's weird because Do you see that as well? Like if I go to the problems tab, I guess that's LSP. LSP,
I see what
maybe
you're
it's just
talking
confused.
Where's the problems tab?
about, but, yeah.
I don't even see the problems tab. I see no.
Well, how are you able to see that it compiled?
In the right pane of the VS Code, I have the terminal running.
There's a UCM terminal, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm looking at the wrong terminal. Oh, that was it. I was looking at the wrong terminal.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay, so now we
We should check that
We
we
could
didn't
run it.
break anything.
yeah, that's that. I agree.
Oh, if we do update, we should be able to see the diagrams. That would be
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
okay.
Can you do to do patch or to do?
Oh, that's probably a good call. Yeah. Oh. I wish that it had given it a name. I should have forked the namespace and then. That's okay. Oops. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. You just, the places that you're calling it, you now have to pass this extra parameter. So,
Yeah. It's just that this
oh,
thing is not a valid. Like, we replaced this functionality. That's literally this
you wanna do edit. You just want to edit one,
Yeah.
and then just replace the hash reference with a reference to remote.run.pure.run diagram.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. Oh gosh, isn't there a nice constructor for list.notempty from list?
Yeah, it's plus pipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus pipe.
And then just a list.
Sure. Okay. Update. Okay, there we go.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna take a look at this and make sure it. Okay, that still looks good. Yeah, that still looks good.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, I think everything is okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, so wait, are we doing anything with this information yet, or
not yet. No.
okay?
That's now it's time to draw
In your
more.
guys' current or the
Um,
usual workflow that you work with, do you commit this at all, or like push it upstream?
Sorry, with what?
Like in the current workflow of working with a Unison code base, when you're at this spot where you want to like checkpoint something, what's a good way to do that?
I think we kind of, when we did the update, we kind of committed it like to the code base, and that's where I was like, oh, I should have forked my visualized remote
We probably should have
namespace.
forked a
At the
little
beginning.
feature branch for this,
Yeah,
and then
and then when
but we're undisciplined, undisciplined hacks. So
But for now, I mean, our escape hatch is the ref log, right?
yeah,
Which is not the most friendly, but it does at least tell you how many minutes ago you want to rewind.
yeah. So if
And you
you
can
know
fork
what,
from places in the ref log retroactively and stuff, right?
yeah,
mhm.
we are going to be principled Unison developers.
Okay, so now we want to. What do we want to do? We want to like. How is this going to work? Are we going to change the things that we're emitting to contain locations as well? We could do that, and we might be almost all the way there. Or that's a
I
far.
think it's that.
All right. So I'm changing the trace event type.
Okay.
And they're going to take, instead of taking task IDs, they're going to be located tasks, right?
Yeah, that's right. Same with the weight.
Okay. Now what do we break?
Do you guys mind if I try to summarize where we're at one more time to make sure I'm on the same page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So the remote.pure.run.simple. So where we were at before, this has a ref which holds on to, what's Pure's task status again? Is that just an indicator of doneness?
Pure task status. Is that inside the remote pure run simple function?
I
Yeah,
think so,
that's like, yeah. Maybe
like
don't worry
at line
about that.
41.
That's
we use
how
the
that's
interpreter
just
for yeah.
yeah. That's like the local just cooperatively threaded interpreter for remote just uses that type.
Okay, gotcha. That
Like
makes
it
sense.
keeps a map of tasks that have been forked and whether they're finished or whether they are not finished and have other tasks waiting on them.
Gotcha. So we have a ref, which is just like a mutable location in memory, and then we're writing a handler for this remote ability. We go through and we enumerate all of the constructors for the remote ability, and we do something for each one of those to just like annotate it. And by annotating it, what we mean is we've add one additional ability, which is the stream of trace events. And then we're just collecting trace events in, which we can later interpret the list of trace events into a mermaid diagram.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So we're using stream to just create a log of the events.
And then what we did so far today was just adding in a non-empty list of locations and the random ability. Like if we were to diff whatever we just pushed, that was what we would see.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So the random ability, we just said, okay, when you're trying to fork at a near versus far location, we're picking one from the list to like mimic. Oh, I'm summoning, or I'm giving you a location to run your task at.
What about in fork? If you fork at the region, do we handle that also?
We haven't yet. No, we should. Is that's I think do we do that we have to check for that at the trifork and the triforcat handler, right?
The the region remote
Oh yeah, when someone
operation,
calls region, but isn't there a region? Is there a value called region?
like in the remote.
Yeah, I think region is supposed to just return a static. Um, that should just return a static location. And when you fork at region, that's when it should pick one at random, basically.
Okay, fork at.
So here, I'll. It doesn't actually matter what the constant is, but we should just define.
I don't see a fork at region ability constructor. Is that like a helper function somewhere else?
No. What he's saying is that right now, when someone calls region, we returning something random. We should return some value that's a special like current region value, and then when they say try forcat and we see that special value, then we should say, okay, time to pick up a random one. Right?
Yeah.
Like we should
Let's
return.
do that.
Like let's return. So when say okay, so instead of pick random locations here, we're going to just return like the location.
Here, I'm creating current region ID is a location ID
Like
of a UID
zeros.
of zeros.
Empty bytes.
Yeah, it's just empty. Let's just do that.
So what do you call it?
I called it current region ID.
Okay, I have a dumb question. What is the relationship between region and the set of locations that we're sending this? Like, is all the set of locations in the region, or a region is a location?
Yes, both.
Okay, so I don't get to pick my region though.
Not here.
Oh, but
you just
in general, I could.
There's only one kind of current region, and then that's it.
Do you guys think it would make sense to model that and just make this like a random lookup from a non-empty list of location IDs and call that a variable called region?
No, because you want to do basically every time you fork to the region location, you are basically telling the interpreter to pick something random. You don't want to just pick once and then it always goes to that one place that you picked. You know what I mean?
So
and
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just asking, is that imply like because we want to round robin it or distribute to different places?
Yeah, it's because I guess, yeah. You want to sometimes make these more dynamic decisions where you just don't care, and then it's kind of up to the scheduler to pick. But it doesn't need to be round robin. It could just, in fact, that's harder to implement because then that's sort of like some state. Well, I don't know. In this interpreter, it would be pretty easy to implement, but
Okay, so a region is a location. But also locations belong to a region.
A location can either be a specific location or a location which signifies a region which contains other locations.
Okay. And we don't want to have a data type called region that contains many locations. We just want to have location do the work of both.
It seems like that's kind of isomorphic to like a non-empty list of locations. and with like a default location.
Yeah, it's kind of like a location. It represents a set of. Well, I need I need another word, but locations are fundamentally sets. So they could be a singleton set, in which case they're referring to just one place, or they could be a set, a bigger set than just one element, in which case when you fork there, you're just sort of saying, hey, handler, pick one of the elements of this set.
Okay.
So we don't have a special type that refers to just exactly one spot. So you could have that, but it was just kind of like an API choice to not have like two different types for this concept.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that the local interpreter should determine all of the API. I'm just trying to get a hold of. I feel like locations are like they're going to be interesting for people to learn to work with because, like, you know, you're used to static machine type stuff, or even like if a microservice is behind a VIP or something, it's like it's just the one address. Okay. So Stu, you've been changing the map to be something else in.
Yeah.
Well, I changed the things that are the things that we emit. I changed them to be located tasks, and now I'm just following all the type errors.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So this is located task instead of task ID. $339. Located task instead of task ID. Ooh, it compiles.
Compiles. All right. We still aren't doing anything with the information though.
Oh, okay.
What does the diagram have to look like?
That is a great question, and I drew it and then I deleted it. Hold on.
Wait, can we review? Yeah, Stu, what did you do in fork? Did you do something in forcat?
Yeah, I changed. Oh wait. Oh, for about what? Sorry.
If you forcat region, did
No,
you
we did not
handle
do
that case?
We have not handled that case yet. We should. Let's see. Where is that? 19. Yeah. All right. So here we have to like figure out what the actual location is going to be.
Yeah, why don't we do something like this? We'll say like loc is like if. How do you get the task ID
Of what?
or the location ID?
It's location ID. Yep. Of loc.
If this equals current region ID, then we're going to do something random.
Yep.
What?
Pick random locations. Pick random. Yep.
Like what?
That's it.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, otherwise it's just loc 0. Is that it?
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh, do you want the ID? The ID.
Yeah. It's just. Oh wait. No. Hold on. It's not that. It's that we need this to be a.
Oh, okay.
Wait. What am I doing wrong here? Text. What is the other argument from location? Oh, it's a location. Oh.
So this is a location. That's a location.
Oh, it's a list of abilities or something.
It's because do we just need another equals there?
think we do.
Okay. Okay, it compiles.
Okay, and then what about near and far?
Yeah, we didn't do far yet. It's to the current location. This just becomes pick.
So if you want a near node, we're saying you get the current.
Yep. You get where
Near
we are.
is this node, and far is random other node.
Yep. Random, maybe other node.
Oh, true. Is that the semantics we
That's
want?
probably fine.
Yep.
Well, it should probably not return the current node ever, but
What does the real remote do? Does it ever say, oh, I want a far one, so I'm going to run it here? Or is it...
I don't actually remember which way we left that.
the problem is you could actually pass it a list of locations with only one element in it, and then what would this do if you say, I want a place that's far from here?
True. But we have the length of the list, so...
Yeah, but what's not for right now? What's
Yeah, I
not?
think for now this is okay.
It's fine. We don't need to perfectly mimic
Yeah.
farness. Okay. Everything is still compiling. Excellent.
Okay, so now is it just we just have to use this info in the actual graph draw, the
Yeah. So,
somewhere?
yeah.
What do we actually want to do here? What do we want to draw? I mean, do we know?
Yeah. So, let me share this other screen. Share screen. Change windows. Just share the whole thing. Okay, so in the case that this is that sequence example, this is like, oh, I want the sequence all in one location. And so we would need to enclose all of the linkages.
But I think we only have to do this for the. Oh. Wait, can you have how do you make a linkage from one node to another?
It's these things.
Could we just could we just color the okay, this would be really simple to do. Could we color the line, the arrows one way or another, just based on whether
That's
the
one we can
location is
simply now, probably, right?
Yeah, like I kind of want to just see that. I think
Okay.
I mean the boxes sounds like it could be cool. At least with this layout,
First,
I
though,
could imagine the boxes working well, but then I can imagine if you have a more complicated thing, it's just going to be like a total.
Okay, so we don't want the box to represent a logical location. We want
we're not
arrows.
going to do the box at all right now. We're just gonna color the arrows.
We're going to color the arrows based on what location the arrows exist in.
If the locations match, they're black. If the locations don't, they're red.
Oh, it's just like an off and on switch. If it crosses a location boundary.
Yes.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It's like did networking have to happen here or not?
Okay, because I was picturing like rainbow arrows. Like if you have 25 locations, you'd segment out the color spectrum.
Okay, so does our
You don't think that would be readable, Rebecca?
We can
No?
work on that. Okay, there is a way to do that.
in the draw flowchart ability?
Yes, there is. And then I just gotta figure out. Okay, we can do dashes and solids. So like...
I don't know. Can we do colors? I want to see some colors.
So I don't think you can though. That's the thing. Like,
What?
yeah. Okay, so there is a way, but it's really annoying.
I know, but it's okay because we only have to be annoying on 2 different lines.
Okay.
We don't have to be annoying twice.
Okay. How do we do this? Oh my god. What is it? Configuration.
I can't promise that going crazy with styles will work on share.
Oh, see, good
That's okay.
point. I'm
That's
see
okay.
dat, you know, dots
What do you mean
and
you can't
solids.
promise? But it might
Well,
work,
it
or
might
you're
work.
just not sure.
I'm not sure, but I do things to avoid, people making the diagram that changes the look of share. I don't want that to happen.
We
so.
can't like inject JavaScript into
Yeah, what about
share.
just inline?
You can inject JavaScript, but it won't do anything.
Disappointing.
All right, so what?
Simon, why is share so secure? Why
Yeah.
can't we just?
Share should be our JavaScript playground.
It's mine.
That's true. Oh, that's true. I think just
Yeah.
to prove a
Is it like an anyway? All right, let's proof of concept. Let's just do
dots.
dots or something. Sure.
Yeah.
How do we do it?
Okay.
I don't even. Where is?
It's in links between nodes. Where is dashes? Okay. Oops. Go back. Okay, it's in the add link function.
So we have to add something else in like this list of things on 336.
Yeah,
Something?
so let's see. Find link props. I bet there's a link props. We've got a solid. Let's see, view 8. Line style. Props S.
So Simon, do you know, like in the mermaid diagrams, is it like, can you just have sort of inline styles that are just like applied right there? Or is it just sort of like if you say like color red or something, is
I'm
that
not sure. I'm not sure.
okay?
Okay, it's line style dot dotted.
Oh, okay. No problem. Okay, line.
Style dot dotted.
Oh, and then otherwise, what is there? Is there an
Yes,
opposite?
it's solid or dotted. And the
Could it be if
Like there's this whole theme system in Mermaid where you can make custom themes.
Yeah, I see that, but is there just like a more like, hey, just on this one thing, make it red? Not with like CSS classes, but just, hey, I just want this to be red.
wait, what?
what are you,
Oh,
am I doing that wrong?
I don't know. What is the?
Oh.
Wait, I thought it was just like we passed 3 things. I don't know. I thought link just takes a list, right? So isn't this just a third item on the list? Or is that not how this works?
Okay. Fine.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's not how this works.
Let's take a look. Flow. Chart.link.
Oh, I see.
It
Oh
takes.
my gosh, have you?
Uh,
Sorry, I'm realizing you can have mermaid diagrams that have like clickable elements that like trigger JavaScript. This is nuts.
Those I can guarantee you do not work on share.
Yeah,
They do not
okay.
work.
That's probably for the best.
There's like a thing called interactivity, and we're rendering in sandbox mode, and it's just turned off.
wait,
Okay,
the first
cool.
thing is a list of functions from link props to link props.
Yeah, that's what I'm not understanding right now.
Okay, and right now mine is a line style. I need a line style? Wait, I don't understand. What is... I thought... Okay, so I need something here that's going to be a line style, needs to be a somehow a link props to link props.
Yeah.
But this is currently a line style.
B. Find props spec. Okay. So it folds over the list of functions. Okay.
What's
Instead,
inside of link props?
let's take a look. Find link props.
Okay, I see. Line style is a function that we can use to do this. Okay.
Yeah, I got something.
I got it.
Okay.
I think that's it. This
Stop.
does it blend? It does.
Where did you get location from? On line 334.
That's I added that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
All right. Let's check out our
Okay.
program.
I'm going to update it. Okay. And all of these are going to not, we have to write a different example that actually crosses locations because these are all written in terms of here. So,
Oh, here's our seek one. Where's our seek one?
well, our seek one looks the same. We could
Whoa.
do
Oh, it shouldn't, right?
no, because seek. Well, we wrote seek, so it only uses here, though, right?
Wait, where's the code? Where's the...
Yeah, can we look at the example?
Yeah. I'm bringing them into scope, and then I'm gonna get rid of the fold.
I mean, this should be using 4 locations, right?
I mean, that depends on from chunked list, right?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's think about this for a sec. Yeah, I mean, this is still just an in-memory list, right? So it's sort of in the reduce. Maybe if you look at reduce, seek.reduce. I guess view the,
Oh, you want the actual source?
Yeah.
yeah, just show the source. Like, I don't think this does any.
It's just using here.
Yeah, it's just using here, and it's kind of like it's
Yeah, but doesn't
it's sort of based on the where the seek itself is. What am I trying to say? Like seek.reduce doesn't introduce any new locations into the mix.
right? I
It's
thought the
just
from
entirely dependent on where. Yeah, so that kind of makes sense why. Because all we've done is we've created an in-memory list, and then we've created a seek from that, and then we're doing a reduce. It's like we would need to create a seek which is backed by like values at different locations, say.
I thought that's what from chunked list was going to do for us.
From chunked list is just sort of controlling the granularity of the parallelism.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, yeah, I could imagine a version of from chunked list that would like put each chunk at a different location.
Can we try maybe manually doing it and just
You want to
calling
imagine
for
right now?
fortunes?
Yeah, maybe just do like a simpler thing that just forks at the region twice or something, or a few times, and then awaits.
Do you want to just change your example too to change all the here's to regions?
Well, I feel like we should have a random one and then, like, do we want to see the dots? Because if we pick region and region, they're both going to be in the same.
No, maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Right?
They might, but
Yeah.
if they'll just be randomly chosen locations in the region if you
Gotcha.
fork at region.
Okay.
There, I could. Well, all right. What's
Oh, I'm
see, what do we
indented
do?
one over. My bad. Do, 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 do.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop.
I'm going to work on.
It's okay.
Oh, you're gonna. I don't. Okay. Oh,
Um, I'm just trying to write a version of from chunked list that will put each chunk at a different location. Do we have like a list chunks, like a thing that will give you,
Yeah, we've got list.chunk, which takes a nat.
great. Okay, so chunks is equal to list.chunk L, or chunk size L. Okay, then we're going to the list map to seek chunks. Oh, or maybe we can do a fold balance. Let's just see here. List.fold balanced. Okay, let's do this.
Fold balanced.
Is that like a combination of fold left and fold right?
It's just like what is it? Yeah, it's a balanced fold. It's not from the left or from the right. It's basically splits the list. It's like MapReduce, it splits the list in half and folds both halves and then combines them with the reduce function.
That's cool.
I have not made enough use of that function.
Yeah, it's it's handy. Okay, so this is going to be a seek dot from list. Oh, okay, wait, this is going to be seek dot append parallel, I think. Maybe. Oh, and then this is going to be like. I don't know. What will this be? We need to get this value at. Hold on.
What is that from?
Yeah, you can comment this out for now.
Oh, it's okay.
I see, Stu, you've made a much more complicated version of my example location thing.
Do it.
Okay.
Here we go. From list at. Perfect. Okay.
Actually, we should do. Okay, we made a doc, but I'm realizing that unless the doc is viewable locally, it's not going to make sense.
Yeah, what do we... We have a way to do it though, right?
Yeah, we just need to break apart the run to doc. So we want to run the diagram and then get the flow chart. Da, da, da. Where locations is...
Then we're going to want to print it anyway, right?
Yep. Yeah, we do want print line. You're right.
I'll yeah.
I hope this works.
Wait, can you all help me with this type error? I'm almost there.
Second argument to list.fold map has type seek to seek to
Something's
seek.
looking for a list before it's actually a seek. Wait, what? I expected list to seek.
To seek.
Um,
Should this be list to seek? Or, oh no, it's using this thing.
Let's type seek to seek to seek. Second argument has type seek to seek.
You guys probably know better than I do, but would parentheses help?
They might. Where are you thinking?
Let's see. So to seek takes one argument, maybe wrapping all of its arguments. I don't understand exactly how that's going to change the type error that we get though.
This just looks like it's just undersaturated. Like if you just look at the bottom, like we're just forgetting to. Oh my gosh! No, disregard from list at.
Wait, what
Yeah,
is
maybe
this?
just annotate
Yeah.
that. That should be from
There should
list
be
A to
seek
T
of.
K A.
Oh, is it just KA? Okay.
Oh, I guess maybe this has to be mode. Actually, I kind of forget how this works.
Find seek from list at. Are we missing a nat? Where is the argument of the chunk size in this?
Oh, from list at doesn't take a chunk size.
It
Full
takes.
Full balanced.
Oh wait, it does.
It does. It's just here.
Oh,
So we
oh
don't.
my gosh! It looks like this is just already written. We literally just want the function seek.from list at.
Yeah. Does the from list at do our location bit? Let's see. View 1.
So if you say seek from list at and then region,
Yeah.
it'll just do the thing.
Huh.
No, it even does it anyway because it's doing value at region. Oh, no, I see. Well, yeah, it's got region. Didn't work.
So
Okay, so where's the example?
Should I get rid of my broken thing then?
we can create another example for.
Let's just do from list at region. Like this
Okay.
this'll do something.
Okay.
We want to do the EX.
This should have 4 different, or this will involve multiple locations.
Okay. So we're gonna add this or update rather. Okay. And then can we run the print line version of this? Because the doc is not going to be easily renderable.
Yeah, which one are we trying to run?
We want to run print example locations.
Okay.
That's like a main function.
We just need to. How do we get the thing to print out of the flowchart?
Oh, we want to flowchart to text. Okay, now we want to run print example locations.
Okay, I see different kinds of arrows. That's exciting.
Okay, let's take a look. What is it gonna look like?
We only have 2 locations though, so the effect is not very.
What is going on with that?
Oh, what happened here?
Oh,
Well, there are multiple arrow types.
So it was supposed to look exactly the same as the previous diagram, just the first 4 arrows coming out were dotted, and then the last fanning in were dotted. Is that what we expect?
not necessarily that. There could be.
We changed a lot of variables at once. Like, we went from simple fork 2 tasks and await them into fork like 5 tasks and await them at various locations. Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I wonder if. No, I don't know. Why? Like, why do we not have 0 lines coming out of it there so many times?
expect it to be something like that, but it does depend on the randomness of the like it might not be that uniform if you just happen to get lucky with your which nodes are chosen when you fork.
This looks a little better. This is the chunked sequence example.
Still definitely not right.
But something's messed up. This should look exactly the same as it used to.
Yeah. How did it get so jacked up?
Okay. Minimal examples. Small.
I'm gonna have to go in like 5 minutes.
Okay. We got something showing up. It's not the worst.
There's something clearly wrong with the. Do we need to reuse this? Can we reuse this node, or do we need to throw it out?
Yeah.
Which is.
Yeah, maybe that logic is somehow subtly wrong now that we added this other thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm wondering. And what I'm guessing it is it's somewhere. Yeah, and I guess it's somewhere. I'll bet you that if we logged the locations, and we would see that some of the locations on these are wrong. That like we have one of these tasks is at one location and one is at another one because we got like a fork in a like we got the locations backwards on either the fork or the weight. So let's omit when we omit the labels, let's omit the location as well, and then we can see.
Okay,
Yes.
and it like it as a debugging thing.
Yeah, so where we do the add node n is leaf strip zeros task ID to text located tasks task ID. We're gonna make this be a bigger thing that has a location in it too. So it's gonna be I hope there's a location.
You could call debug.toText if you're feeling very lazy.
Oh, really? We got it. But let's all right. Let her rip.
Oh, okay. I put this in the really simplest possible example here.
Wait, no, can we do the other one?
You want the bigger example? Okay.
Yeah.
The seek one?
Yeah. But now I realize. Hang on. Shit.
Put it at the
Even
end instead.
Does a simple example look right too?
No. It does not. But that's okay. We got an extra closing parens there. There we go. Okay, this is our big example. All right, come on, distributed seek. Is the 41
So
and
the dash.
true?
You should never. So the locations first, and for a given task ID, you should never see it at two different locations. So since we have 42-1 and 41-1, we messed that up somewhere.
For a given task ID, it should never be at two locations.
So somewhere when we omitted we omitted the wrong way.
When we emitted it, like in the simple handler.
Yeah. So like okay, so we said so task 0. I hate that these things come out. 0 is 41 0 dash 42. 4210. So anything, so wherever 41-1. Okay, it's the await. I think. Yes, try await. Okay. No, I don't know.
Where?
So it's going to be a caller if try await might have it wrong.
Await current.
Okay, so I think it's somewhere around line 245 maybe. That we got some of these arrows backwards.
And 245.
Are all these arrows backwards?
Try, await, retain.
Or did we get the wrong location with a task ID anywhere? No. Try await takes the thing awaiting and then the current one. Current should be second. That's all right. Because I think that when we say, okay, we say, where's the thing that puts 41-1?
Try. Join.
42-1. 41-1 is wrong. So anything that ended up with 4111. Weighted by.
(41-1) is wrong.
Oh, I think I know what's going on. Everything's got a location of 41. Somewhere we're calling go with current location when we should be calling it with the task ID, task location. So whenever we pick the next task to run, wherever we're picking the next task to run and then calling go with that task, we need to make sure we're using that task's location, not the current.
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Because the current pure interpreter just sort of like hard coded a single location everywhere.
Yeah.
But here, basically, every time you fork, when you resolve the location, you need to set that as the new current location when you recursively call go.
Right. So where are we?
So I bet that'll just be in forcat.
In try forcat?
No. We already got it there in forcat.
Yeah, sorry, in try forcat.
Because I thought we had it there in try forcat.
No, I think we just didn't. We didn't pass it along correctly.
Oh, is it here on line 275 in try forcat? We say handle blah blah blah. We say current location.
that should not be current location. That should be
location ID
lock.
Yeah, this variable here.
Exactly.
Stu, how did you see that? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand how you're debugging this so quickly because I'm very much like, there are so many lines. Like,
yeah, okay, so I know for sure. Okay, so now that we have the task IDs, okay, look at the flowchart output like in the console, right? And scroll to where we start emitting nodes at the very top. Now you see 42-1. That tells me that task ID 1 was living on node 42. Okay. Now, anytime you see anything else -1, it's wrong. Okay. So I see the second to last one is 41-1. So that says that somehow we put in here the task 1 was running in location 41.
oh, okay. Okay. So like right, the first one is like, I've attached task ID 1 is on location 42, and then later on you see, oh wait, task ID 1 is on location 41.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Brilliant.
Let's run it again. And then I'm going to go for real.
Okay. Yeah, we can't have Stu be late. Moment of truth. Is this better?
It's
It's
better.
not.
It's something.
It's not as wrong.
Yeah. So we've got one.
Great.
There's obviously some other spot where we did something similar.
But we're getting there.
Because we're expecting it to join back to a single node at the bottom, right?
So where's is there a B? Is there an extra B somewhere?
Is there an
A
extra?
line coming out of it?
Anyway, Stu, you can get going.
Yeah.
I might stay on a few minutes
Yeah. So we have 42B.
or whatever. We
We
can
have 42B and
wrap.
43B, and we should only ever have a whichever one came out first. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Stu.
All right.
We're so close.
Yeah. So wait, is the dotted a change of location and the solid is on the same location?
Yeah, and I think that general
Yeah,
logic is
okay.
correct because you never see a dotted line from like 42 to 42.
Right. Yeah, we see 42 to 43
Yeah, so that's
in
like
a couple places.
logical forking.
Okay, so wait. So looking at this, we see 43.
I think it's in the awaits somewhere.
Yeah, because what are we expecting? We're expecting those two awaits of 43 to join. Or wait, what are we expect? Are we expecting like that 42B to be to have like two?
So 42B.
Yeah, what?
42B is forked to location 43. So, right. And then it's saying
Yeah.
that task 13, is awaited by 43B, but it should be 42B because that 42, like B, the task B's home is on location 42, not 43. So somehow it got swapped
Okay.
over to a different location, according to the graph.
I see.
So something with the awaits is wrong.
Is it the await? Or can we check the forks again?
Yeah. It's triforcat, right?
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I think line 276 is wrong. Go should just be current location that's passed to go. And the reason is that when you fork a task, that immediately returns like a future, right?
Oh.
And then you resume the continuation.
That makes sense because this kind of made it look like
But
it was moving the task.
Right, but when you resume like the rest of the thing after you fork the future, you're still on the same location.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
only the forked task that has a new location.
Okay. Oh, please work. Please be correct. Okay. Oh, that looks so much better.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. We did it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. This is
Yeah.
the most beautiful
Job, guys.
diagram I've ever seen.
I really want some color though, because it's pretty hard to see the network. Yeah, I yeah.
Okay.
It would be cool to see like red, or I don't know, something
Yeah.
to like. Okay, I want to show one thing. I don't know. Maybe we should quit while we're ahead.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is great.
Your idea, Paul, like whatever you want to do, we can try and do it like next Wednesday or something. We can make it the most perfect local remote diagram. But yeah, this is rad.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Okay, I'll commit it and I'll push it up, and then I will post a general and tweet it out.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks so much, folks. This is great. We did it.
All right, great job, everyone. This was
Yeah,
fun.
Thank you.
Awesome.
See y'all.
Thanks, y'all. Bye.
That's
Bye.
time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.